So we get right into it here, you guys. Luckily, at the right timing. Jabberjaws versus Donnie. So we actually saw Jabber take out Pernis, or didn't get to see it, I'm sorry, but heard of Jabber taking out Pernis in the round of 2 there. So Pernis, despite an amazing showing, not to make excuses for the boy, but did just come back, to at least give him that one excuse, right? That one excuse. While Jabber's been showing up lately, Pernis did just come back just the other day about for this for this new patch, this new meta, and just for mechanics wise in general. So give the man a little bit more time, and maybe he'll show up stronger than Jabber in the future. But for now, Jabber comes out on top, and he's looking really good right now. He actually won the matchup against Pernis with Nua against Zhang. I think the Nua pick is extremely strong here. She's actually at the top of A-, so isn't even in A tier. Neither is Hun Batz though, and you see Donnie favorite here. So very interesting pickups for both players, and we're gonna have to see how this one pans out. So it was Nua to Zhang, and while Pernis believes that Zhang could win or should win that matchup, I actually definitely think that Nua should, with the prot shred on her minions that Zhang really can't deal with. He can't burst them down as reliably as nearly any other god could, and she can translate into auto attack so much better than he could. So really looks like a damned matchup for me, but Pernis has different opinions. They might be wrong, but they are opinions, right? So Jabber actually leveling the ultimate here. Usually something that you won't see Nuaz do until a much later level. Usually like level 9 or so they'll take the ultimate, because right now it doesn't do much at all. If he picked up the 3, he would have much better clear opportunity. Like it would have killed all the minions there, for instance, and would give him a much better buff control potential. So I do disagree heavily with picking up the ult here, unless it was in one clutch situation where where he knew Donnie was dead, so pick up the ult immediately and use it. Otherwise, I definitely wouldn't say that the ults should be picked up at level 5. Sunder opted into for Donnie. Of course, Sunder is such a strong active, both in the early game and the late game. So really, all stages of the game, honestly, it translates extremely well. It also controls auto attack speed, lessening auto attack speed. So that's great for him going into. Oh my God! Look at that burst. Although, all right. All right. You know what? I'll correct myself. The ultimate should have been picked up there for Jabber for CC immunity against Hun Batz's ultimate. So definitely a mistake on my part, misjudgment, because that should be his play. While he mistimed it there and actually ended up having to use his meditation, he shouldn't have had to there. If he made the play correctly, he can definitely just use his ultimate to escape Hun Batz's, and that gives her quite an edge in this matchup. Being able to escape Hun Batz ult with your own CC immune ult is definitely a huge strength for any god. But let's look at the cooldowns on these abilities. As you can see, Nua's significantly more, 110 seconds to his 90 seconds, and that's without the cooldown reduction that Donnie will inevitably build into quite early here with the Jotun. So it's definitely going to be a favorable for Hun Batz here in terms of that ultimate trade. So there, right off the bat, he's able to force out a very, very important ultimate from Jabber. And without beads for Jabber, meditation picked up instead, he's gonna have a really rough time of it. Hun Batz, if the opponent doesn't have a beads, he really can control the board so well and confirm so many kills. Really strange to see anyone not pick up the beads, and so many people do it against him. Just undervalue the Hun Batz kill potential with that ultimate and allow him to get away with these early kills, and really snowball out of control until they pick up beads, usually second active, when they recognize, oh, I really need beads here or I'm dead. If he had beads, for instance, he could use his ultimate defensively and use his beads defensively and have it up almost enough times for him to be safe each engagement. Wow, really nice play by Jabber. Oh, I don't know about re-aggressing here, though. This is going to be really tricky for him. He might go down here. Almost certainly will. Jabber, oh, Donnie finds the jump. gets the last auto in, takes one tower shot for it, but was not enough. Really well timed Sunder there. So first blood goes to Donnie Ray. Jabber might have a winning matchup here going into the late game, given that he's a mage against a burst assassin. If he Titan camps this well enough, with the way things are right now, it could go his way. But we'll have to see. I hope that doesn't, tend to be the case too often. I honestly do, because obviously that's not the most enjoyable thing to watch. And in these lower tier games, usually you hope to see, different type of meta shown. That's generally why I run these tournaments, because they're more exciting than the general duel, the general duel matchups and meta that you see. So let's see if Donnie can really turn this around here, and oh my God, a little too aggressive is Donnie right now, but I think he might be able to find it. No, oh my God. Those minions are going ham, but Donnie able to find it. Oh my God, slaps his butt with the taunt. God damn, dude. That was extremely close. Jabber was able to find the crucial auto to root Donnie, and it still wasn't enough, unfortunately. I'm not sure if a crit was found there by Donnie or not, but that was just phenomenal play from both players, and it ended up going in Donnie's direction. With this kind of a lead for a character like Hun Batz that has so much control without, like I said, those beads available, this is going to be incredibly difficult for Jabber to, to withstand Donnie's offense. There are 2 bans each in this tournament. Oh my God, such a well-placed jump. He holds his ultimate until Jabber uses his, and now he's going to land it here, and he's going to take Jabber down. Donnie is pissed that Jabber was able to take out his fellow crewmate, Pernis, and is going ham right now with the taunts, as you can see, off of at least that second kill. Going to be able to take the tower down most likely here. Yeah, there it goes. So Donnie commanding lead right now. Is cheeky enough to stay in that position, but knows that Nuad, without any sort of like jump or dash, doesn't have a way to close the gap with Donnie there. So he's really able to just make that kind of an aggressive overstay and turn it into a smart farm position for him. In terms of early builds here, we see Jabber going into the one that I always need help with, Dynasty Plate Helm. It's such a popular pickup against these early game threats in assassins and warriors. So it's going to do a lot for him here, but like I said, this burst is just a little too much for him to deal with. Oh, she like goes into a black hole there? I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's a pretty cool death animation. Donnie looking towards the Fire Giant. Definitely should go for it here, yeah. So interesting to see that Donnie actually didn't go for a hog in this situation. Usually it's something that you'd see, but given that he has the stronger early game than Nuwa here, he can kind of utilize that Sunder or beads much better than the Hog. He knows that he has his own Fire Giant secure. He's not one of those gods that can't take it without the presence of a Hog. And if the Nuwa is dead, or even if she's pushed out, he's going to be able to take that thing quite quickly with his burst and his crits. So this matchup looking quite strong right now. What, Marceline? What's that face for? Really late Warlock Sash for Jabber here. He's hoping to, camp this out and go to super late game. He's trying to get 100 stacks on this item right now with a disabled Phoenix. That's a rough spot to be in. And Donnie, yet again, with the ultimate. Level 11 Jabber. Oh, so unfortunate. Donnie. Oh, wait, no. He's going into the air, and that could actually allow Donnie to close the gap, but no, not enough. Not enough on Donnie's side yet. Oh, he's going to get him here. Wow. So this is really the result of not buying beads against Hun Batz and not timing the ultimates properly. Donnie, like I said, just able to snowball so drastically here. despite some early, you know, some well-placed positioning and well-placed minions, and really just good control in general from Jabber in those first few waves. It just proved that once Donnie hit level 5 and there were no beads on Jabber's side, Donnie was just able to run away with this. So a very strong pick by Donnie, and worked out for him even better than it should have without the right relic, you know, itemization for Jabber. Oh, I see, Marsley. Man, people find anything to critique, you guys, please. Still not level 12 for Jabber, so still no access to beads. He'll finally be able to get it on this wave. You gotta question that meditation, because in no way will meditation be a potent pickup for him here. It's just it doesn't make sense, you know. Beads into shell, maybe, because of the burst that Hun Batz is going to be able to deliver. Just no reason for meditation as a starting active. It's kind of like a placeholder active to start out with, or relic to start out with, and you know, it's a lot of just I want to say laziness from Jabber to opt into it without really thinking about what his you know, his best options here were. Donnie has his ultimate and is looking to aggress. Gonna take as much of this Titan as he can and back out. So look at that, a great amount of damage applied. Really nice showing from Donnie on how to really abuse that that lack of regeneration on the Titan right now. He's very comfortable to just go in, do as much damage as he can to it, and then dip out. The reason that he's able to do that safely without Jabber being able to kill him is because he's ahead so much, and Nuwa doesn't have a gap closer against Hun Batz, or against any god, really. So it's, you know, and Hun Batz being such a mobile god, he's able to get in and out of there quite easily. So really, really good strategy employed by Donnie there. Really solid play from Donnie overall, able to just really, you know, utilize his strength in this matchup, and his strength as a player overall here. Very mechanically sound. He's going for the, you know, he's going for the aggression on Jabber. Yet again, we've seen a lot of people do this. Go for the opponent instead of the Phoenix, and in this instance, Donnie was actually able to pull it off. Finds exactly enough damage as he needed with that Sunder. Jabber not able to heal enough with his meditation. Beads were blown as well, and just couldn't get up into the sky in time either. So Donnie takes the game convincingly, 6-0. Really amazing showing. Just so mechanically sound, and put that pressure on exactly as he needed to in such a matchup. So great stuff. Yeah, I don't know about that, Donnie, because when you think about God with a CC immune ult for Hun Batz's ult, it's extremely hard for Hun Batz to deal with that. If you have beads for all the times that your ultimate is down, and you have your ultimate for all the time that beads is down, you can just really fuck over the Hun Batz so much. So that's why I think beads was a must-have there. Because you just alternate between those two CC immunities. If he hadn't played up in that early game and had beads, you know, and positioned himself a little bit better, it definitely could have been a different story.